Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Nicholas. Today we've had a change in temperature. Not crazy, but it was like kind of a warm up the last couple of days, and today it's like 24 or something degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a little chilly, but I have just a couple things I would like to get done. First thing is I would like to bring the new containers or planters that I got from Oakland Nursery back to the greenhouse and just make sure that, you know, they are what I want, you know, like I'm sure they're fine, but I just want to like see them in place and make sure the size is okay. And then I did want to show you some plants that I got to go in them. Obviously we will not be doing that right now, but I just wanted you to see. And then I really honestly would like to get my geraniums started in trays in the greenhouse. So I think that's the order of today. So let me go grab those planters real quick and we'll go from there. And I wanted to give you an update on the little landing pad outside my greenhouse. So it looks fine and clean, I guess, as opposed to just a muddy mess. I don't think it'll stay like this, but it's at least good for the winter. And then the door now opens perfectly fine all the way, which is, I guess, great. I know that sounds weird to be excited about a door, but it caused me so much stress. So I'm glad that it's fixed for winter. So let me grab the planters. You can even see the grass peeking through, which is incredible because I think we had like, I don't know, over a foot of snow. Here are the planters. I'm gonna see if I can carry them back there at one time, so I'm gonna shove you guys in my pocket. Oh yeah, that size is much better. And then I got these spiral emerald arbs or thuyas to go in them. And then I'll have like stuff planted around the bottom of them. Meaning the bottom of the plant. So there's one. And there's the second one. Here's the tag on these. Zone 3. And they get 12 to 15 high, 3 to 4 wide, but they obviously won't stay in there forever. I'm excited, but I kind of have a question for you guys. So I think that black containers would look really great here. That's like what my preference is. Just because I had black here before and I liked it. It looked cohesive and nice. So I know this might be like blasphemous to some, but I've thought about painting these black. I'd like to know like where you guys stand on that. Like if you like the black or if you like the like rusty white. I would like them to be black and like kind of rusty, which would happen over time. But I kind of just want to know your guys' opinion. So let me step back and just explain why I think that black is how I would like. And then keep in mind that it'll be burlap on the inside too. So you'll see that as well. So you'll either see black with the burlap or you'll see this creamy white with the burlap. The reason I kind of feel like they should be black is because everything else is. And I have like a brown, black, terracotta type vibe. And I just don't know if the planters stand out in a bad way or if they look fine. I don't know. Now, I'm in no hurry to obviously paint these now. And I would like to see it all, like after the snow melts and stuff starts to come alive a little bit. But I'll obviously need to do something with them before I plant them up. So just let me know what you think. I think I'm actually just going to leave them there for right now, just so I can, like, in passing, get a feel for it all. So I just need to put the boxwood somewhere, but I'll find a spot. I'm just plopping them on the ground somewhere. Well, I kind of like that. Actually, I like that quite a bit. Yeah, I think that we should start doing the geranium seeds now. You guys want to see an update on my Lisianthus seeds? Now, it's nothing too exciting, but there's something. All right, in this tray, I have one. Nothing. Oh no, I have one right there. There is one in this tray. And none in that tray. So 3 seedlings so far, which I think is good. They take a while to germinate, so I'm not worried. I need to look and count how many geranium seeds I actually have. There's 8 packets, and usually there's between 10 and 11 seeds in each packet. So I just need to grab enough trays for these. I grabbed 4 trays. I think that should be plenty because they're 24 cell count trays, and these are 2-inch cells, which I like to use on seeds that I'm starting early so that I don't have to like continually bump them up. They can grow on a while in this size. I am going to use a mixture of seed starting soil and regular potting soil. I just like to do that. I feel like seed starting soil dries out really quickly, but the regular potting soil sometimes holds on to water, like moisture, for too long. So I like to do a mixture of them so I get like the best of both worlds with like a good moisture retention in the soil. So I just do half and half. I'm just going to give it a good mix to incorporate both of the soils. And then I will put some water over it to pre-moisten the soil. And you always want to pre-moisten your soil, because if you use dry soil and you lay your seeds over top of that soil, the first time you water it, that soil kind of like almost repels the water, and it'll like create channels and it will dislodge your seeds. And I also like to plant, when I do container planting, I like to pre-moisten my soil for that as well, because the same thing happens. It'll like, the soil will like create a channel with water, and it gets messy. So it's just easier in the beginning to pre-moisten. Now that we have all 4 trays filled with soil, let me tell you which geraniums we're going to be growing. I have 2 packets of Maverick Coral geraniums. These say they get 15 to 18 inches tall, bright coral flower heads over a long summer and fall season. It says there's 10 in each of these. And it says press into soil and barely cover. The next one we have is Bullseye Light Pink. These get 14 to 16 inches tall. It says tall plants with scalloped chocolate purple leaves, edged in light green, produce large clusters of gorgeous soft pink flowers in summer until frost. There's 10 in here as well, and all of these are pressed into soil and then barely cover. So what I'll do is press them into soil and I'll cover them with vermiculite. That's what I'll do. The next one I have is Bullseye Salmon geraniums. These get 14 to 16 inches tall, and they also have the chocolate purple leaves with the green edging. And I grew these last year, and when you look at the pictures, they look very orange, but they're not. They're like a really pretty salmon color. I have Maverick Salmon. These get 15 to 18 inches tall. These ones do have like a greener foliage with like the traditional geranium leaves. It says the flowers are 5 to 6 inches wide, like the bloom structure of the bloom. The next one is Maverick Star. These get 12 to 18 inches tall, and these are like a pink and white, like bicolor. I cannot wait for these. The next one is Maverick Violet Picotee. These ones get 15 to 18 inches tall, and it says bright rosy violet flower heads. I'm very excited about these. And then all of the ones that I just talked about were either in the Bullseye series or the Maverick series. So this is my only one that's not in either of those, and this is Multibloom Salmon. geranium. These get 10 to 12 inches tall, and it just says each plant produces 15 to 20 salmon pink flower heads. Sounds great. So the good thing is I don't need to like poke holes or anything into the soil. I can just lay the seeds out, and as I lay the seeds out, I'll be marking the spots with plant tags. So it should be pretty easy. Oh, I guess I should tell you, all of these came from Swallowtail Garden Seeds. I love getting seeds from them. I'm actually going to leave the 2 cells open right here, and I can fill in with something later, or if there's extras of these I can do that too. Oh, I should probably make a tag before I forget, right? So far there's been 11 seeds in each packet. I'm going to get my tidy tray back out so that I don't make a mess when I put the vermiculite on the top of these. All right, and then the trays that I'm using today are the Grow Ease seed starter trays from Gardener Supply. I actually do have some coming from a different company that I'm really interested to try, but today this is what we're using, and this is what I used last year, and I thought they worked really well. So how they work is you have a water reservoir, and then you have a little stand. So you put that down, and then you grab your seeds, that tray that you just planted. Oh, sorry, I'm telling you the wrong way. So the next thing you do is you put down the water wicking mat. So that drops down in one of the sides so that it can touch the water. And then the rest of it sits on top of that. And then you put your seed tray down. And then you put a humidity dome on the top of that. I swore there was two. There is. So it's a full thing. And there we have it. 4 trays done. So that's 88 geraniums or pelargoniums. And I realize that's a lot of geraniums, or a lot of one type of plant, or maybe even a lot of plants in general for someone to put out in like a growing season. But I do use a lot of plants, and you'll see this year I have a lot of plans. So I'm really excited about it. But whatever I don't use, I do like to give away plants. So I give plants to family members and friends and coworkers, and so I think it'll be a good year. And last year, when I grew these geraniums, I didn't grow all of these varieties, but I grew I think 2 or 3 from this company, and I had 100% germination. So I'll be happy with 88 of these. So I am going to clean up my mess because I created a little bit of a disaster, and I'm going to go in and take a nap probably. So I'll see you guys very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.